I was in a pyramid scheme, yeah.
Which one?
It was like called prepaid legal.
Never heard of it.
Oh yeah, it's like you pretty much sell for
Prepaid
you get pretty much a membership and where you always have free legal counseling, like always, like from like lawyers and stuff like that, and
For
also
sure.
like if you ever get into hot water where you need counsel, you get like a huge like
Dang.
yeah. All right,
Dang.
I could turn all that off because now all my stream's over. All right, I'm gonna grab the bread. I got bread.
Sweet.
What are you doing?
Playing for fun, just burn time.
All right, I got some. Went to a Chinese bakery. I actually got 2 at first, but then I gave it to someone when I was driving.
That's good. What is it?
It's like a cheese pastry.
Ooh.
All right, I got some wine for us.
Fun.
Actually, I got canned wine. Wine. I trust canned wine now more than I do bottles.
Why?
Mickey or clear?
What?
Mickey or clear?
What does that mean?
I poured the wine into separate containers.
Oh, I don't want any Mickeys, that's for sure.
So you want the
I'm kidding. I'm just saying,
Here
don't
you
drug me.
Don't try. Oh, that's funny.
Thanks. Hold on, guys.
All right, friends. You ready to do a little communion, David?
Mm-hmm.
No, to get right into Vanny. Are you ready for some communion?
What do you think? What do you think?
Are you ready to thank Jesus?
I'm ready to thank Jesus.
All right, I think it's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn to thank Jesus in the prayer.
Sweet.
All right, I'll pray. Jesus, I thank you. Thank you immensely right before we go into gaming. For you set into motion of how we can tap into Eden. How we can tap into the both of the dimensions of heaven and earth. That we are walking tabernacles because of your work. For you have dwelt among us. And thank you that it's so crazy. It's so crazy that it is victory comes from laying down one life. Ruling in your kingdom is from laying down one life. And it's that upside down nature that keeps me in. Thank you that through your name we cannot brandish the sword. I thank you, Jesus, that the more I learn about you, the more that you are about the upside up ruling. And you lay it down and we could eat bread, drink wine, and celebrate your goodness. Amen. All right, time for some Chinese cheesy bread. That's a good Chinese bread.
That's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting savory.
It's called like Ming Li's Bakery. It's like on Division and like I'll say 83.
Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
Ooh, and that's some good wine. So, silly me shows how much I know about wine. I got Pinot Grigio thinking it was a red wine, but turns out it's a white wine. Oof. But still good wine.
Where the wine goes.
Jesus just speaks through the speakers. Sorry, it doesn't count. It's not red. It doesn't look like my blood.
Come on, dude.
What do you got for yourself there, David?
Just a cracker. I think it might be garlic flavored.
Nice.
It was the closest thing I could find to flatbread in the store I was at.
Hmm. I see. You're going for flatbread. I just look for bread. And I try to find tasty bread. And this is tasty.
Well done.
Yeah, admittedly, part of the reason is also because crackers keep for a long time, and so I can just have my little communion cracker box that
Nice.
that I otherwise don't get into.
Wow, Jesus. Your flesh tastes like Italian.
Jesus, Italian?
Man, all those white artists got it right.
God. I'm actually gonna go make a s'more real quick. Sorry.
You want to make a s'more real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Because of that sacrilege? Oh, you want to roast Jesus' body? So how was your last 2 weeks, David?
All right. Been busy because I've had a project I've been doing for a job application, but that's life.
For a job application?
Yeah. Because still keeping an eye out for opportunities to get into a more software-oriented role.
And you had a task that was connected to a job application? Like, was it testing your aptitude?
Yeah. It's a pretty common thing with software jobs that after the initial interview, they'll give you a minor project to do to essentially show that you are somewhat competent at coding.
Did you feel competent of coding after doing it?
Yeah. Honestly, the hard part was more parsing the input than actually doing the operations that they asked of me.
Here's
Oh,
my
that's fine.
question. How likely is it they're going to use your work even if they don't hire you?
Oh, there's no applicability of this thing to actual work.
Okay, that's
So,
actually a
0%.
good job interview. That's. I would personally.
No, there's no way in hell they could use this code for anything useful.
I'll say that's a very good thing then, personally.
Mhm.
Because that's like one of the scummiest ways that people can get free labor.
I've heard of it. But yeah, just
Is that an actual
this.
thing?
Yeah, it's not super common anymore just because people are aware of it and so don't fall for it much. But fake job interviews that are essentially essentially exist to goad applicants into doing work for the people who made the position used to be a fairly common scam.
Yeah, it's like something I've heard, at least in like watched videos about how actually in the gaming developing world, like how terribly toxic it can be.
Part of why while I'm developing while I'm developing my own games, I'm not super interested in trying to get into a game development company. I'd rather just stay indie so that I can just not do the whole deadline crunch thing for that those gaming companies do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds like death. Are you actually really looking forward? Really looking forward to this place that you did this the software test for?
Yeah, I'm certainly hoping to get it. It mostly just because I would much prefer to be making software just about anywhere than than continuing with my current job, because my current job's adequate. It more feels like I'm just trying to batter my way past bureaucracy and fill out paperwork than really making stuff.
How? It sounded pretty promising, the thing that you were doing with the that code for, forgot what it is we were talking about. Like you were
Yeah,
training people in that.
I mean, the training was mostly like showing people how to get crap installed and how to fill out the application tickets and stuff so that they would get processed quickly. But as far as actually like using the software, yeah, there was a bit of showing people how to do that, but turns out that once you actually do figure out how to use the software, it goes quite quickly. So it's been 90% getting things set up, 10% get the job done. Well, make that more like 7%, 63%, and then 30% troubleshooting. Yeah, and lots of back and forth with Boeing trying to figure out, okay, so why do we not have access to this thing that we very definitely need to have access to do this? Come on, you know that you told us to do this.
Fun.
Is that your definition of fun?
Yeah. I remember, like, definitely not in his realm, but I remember when I was with Convergence and we did, and it's probably nothing like what he's going through, but when I was in Surface support, pretty much like things that were need to be done like through email or like the enterprise worlds, they like expected us to have like enterprise power, but we don't. We're like a lot of people like who are in it like have like no Windows training whatsoever, and so they're just learning on the go. And so yeah, we'll just it was a lot of time, just a lot of that. So I just mean like being a company, being contracted to do work,
but then not being allowed the tools to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can get frustrating. But such is life. It's frustrating, but it's not the end of the world, and I am looking for other jobs, so it'll work out.
Yeah. And it seemed like at least they're taking care of you and what you're doing, so. Oh, pretty much just I'm just saying it pays the bills.
Yes, it does.
All right, I'm starting the game up.
I've had it up.
All right,
on my level.
Justin, you have the code.
Yeah, David got in first.
Oh, David was in already.
Yeah, I started the game up before Communion started because I figured, loading screens. And then the loading screens aren't a problem, so shows what I know.
And silly me out of habit, I hit continue. Instead of hitting multiplayer.
Oof.
That was actually decent wine.
It's alright. I'm not a fan of wine, though. It's like, I don't have any judgment. All I knew is I was thirsty, and that was liquid.
Goo, that song, never drink wine when you're thirsty. That's like...
That sounds like a good way to get drunk.
I'm totally sloshed right now, man.
Well, luckily, like, we split a can of wine. Like, I just bought a can today, so it's like nothing.
There is no sloshing in this house right now.
I wouldn't allow it.
The sloshing?
I would not allow sloshing.
Oh, you won't allow it?
Nope.
That's too bad. It's already happened.
It's already happened. I brought my own. You're like, I brought my own little.
Brings up my own little canteen of wine.
You like just have like in your pocket.
Too bad, sucker.
It's slosh time.
It's slosh time.
When I have communion, it continues. The communion continues.
Like, yeah, it does. Come on.
Oh, you're in? Cool.
Make sure I'm paused.
Alright, I'm in.
Okay, what are we doing again?
I'm stealing his painting, that's what I'm doing.
Violence.
And it's not technically stealing because it's not red.
Hey, that's what Jesus said.
Oop, gold cup. That's the rule. When you look over something, if it has red lighting, then it's not okay.
Do I have my music muted?
Now, of course, sometimes you can find the owner and kill them, and at that point, it's no longer, theft.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Gosh, what were we doing?
So I think we went in
I
here
don't remember.
because someone decided to go steal something.
Oh yeah.
As
you guys
per
are
normal.
Left or right?
Yeah, where are we at?
You're all upstairs, right?
What?
Oh, you're downstairs.
I am.
And I do remember I wanted to go west to do my armor stuff, which is like the Lizard Consultate and the Chem's Mansion stuff.
My lord, I beg your
Oh, yeah,
pardon.
Because
that's
that
good.
was in the...
I'm down.
Bloody void woken at a wedding.
Look at that.
If that ain't a bad
Pure
omen,
masterpiece
nothing
of the
is.
foresights.
I also think of what we did was we went through the sewer, and it connected all the way up here.
Hmm.
Like the puzzles and stuff.
You recognize the trumpet. This is the Queen of Pearls, playing a fanfare for her lover, Duna, the god of all dwarves. The stone smells of
What else
graves
do
and
we have
rose
for
water.
a
Beneath the
recap?
aroma,
Oh,
familiar
Death
smell
Fog. Oh
lingers.
boy.
Death fog.
Oh yeah, I
The
remember this. Oh no.
The scent of death fog comes from.
Interesting.
Do you need me to quick save?
No.
Okay.
Pretty much, it just said there
I'll
was
head
the
to
scent
that
of
way.
death fog.
Where's Death Fog?
Well, pretty much there's a pipe there, and I did a witch check on it, and there's like pretty much there's a scent of death fog. So it was like it was saying there's death fog under the.
Well, I can go in Death Fog.
Yeah, under. So when we're finding the things, they did death fog thing.
Oh, you guys are on the other side.
Yeah, I'm just exploring
Yeah.
now because I'm
You
just
can't
like.
get through this door. Interesting. Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, now I know where I am. This is where we fought all those dudes. For sure.
So I listed what I had as a end goal. Do you guys remember anything
With a
else
glint
you
in
guys
her
wanted
eye,
to do?
She raises her hand and shakes
Unfortunately,
her head.
I do not.
Finish the game?
No one has as many friends.
Honestly, it's been so long, I don't even know anything other
It's
than
been a
finish
week.
the
Can't
game.
open the shops anytime.
Actually, no, it hasn't.
I
been
just
me.
remember that we all
Been too-
have divinity. We lost divinity for a bit, but now we're back on track.
There's some roasted people in here.
Oh look, I found my lady. I'm gonna go talk to her.
Don't I?
How do?
I need to speak to Losa now. Where is she?
While I wait for you guys to listen, I want to grab a drink.
Oh. Oh. Sucks for you. I have to go there, not you. Where are you? You're... Freak.
Huh?
Peace. Alright, friends. You guys all listening? You are. Alright.
Yes.
Tell her you can deliver a message. What is it?
I said I need to speak to Losa. What part of that didn't you understand?
Oh. So are you Losa? Yeah, you are. What are
Yeah.
you saying to Losa? Okay.
As it stands, he'd overpower you in the blink of an eye. But I've found a way we can weaken him significantly.
You can take him on now.
Okay.
More
so.
guts.
You to do the opposite.
More glory.
I can only tell you that once you've made the decision to face him without my help, I'd hoped I'd earned your trust by now. But I suppose one can only help those who want to help themselves. It was nice
Yeah,
knowing
what's
you.
it?
Time to die. Character
Well, that-
specific backstory. Let's go.
I mean, I presume that going to his home plane would have involved a proper side quest.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, if you want to load and actually see what she has to say, I'm game. I was channeling my inner
It only
barbarian, but
will-
I forgot. I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry.
I mean, if it
Yeah,
led
well,
to actually fighting him immediately, that could have been worth doing, but it didn't. So
Yeah. She was having nothing of it.
Nothing indeed.
Apologies for the quick load. I know it takes a while.
ah well, such is life.
Wait, why am I receiving so many, Oh, because your stream's on. I'll shut that off real quick. Everyone loaded back in?
Yep.
We are here.
We're good.
You see, I've found the demons.
Okay, new dialogue then.
Many of our
Right.
kind have them.
There we go.
Quiet place off the beaten path of most universes where one can be alone. Typically with all the souls one has ensnared. I know of a way we can find this demon's home plane. If we can find it, we can destroy it. It will leave the Dramaleek severely weakened, weak enough to kill. Excellent. And now's the time. Are you ready? Your party too?
To the demon plane!
Malady takes your hands and closes her eyes.
Stay near me. You don't want to get lost where we're going.
Treasure! To the upside down we go!
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Teleport with him?
Yeah, we all teleport with her.
I didn't.
Well then, Crystal with us. You weren't close enough. It's your fault.
Here we are. Tread carefully.
No, fortunately, the power of crystals does resolve that quite neatly.
Alright, here we go. Here we are.
We need to
Let's
weaken
destroy
your
all
demon
the
by
demons.
freeing the souls he's trapped here. Exactly how he's storing them and what that will mean for us will be a surprise for both of us. I believe so, Losa. But we won't let that happen. You can, but that would close the portal for good. It isn't nothing for me to bring us here. It takes a great sacrifice. Don't waste it. The powerful ones do.
Fridays, man. Play
Nothing they enjoy more than a private playground where no prying eyes can interfere with their fun. And before you ask, no, I don't have one. Even I have a modicum of decency. Deep, deep down.
Oh, so she's a decent... Is she a demon?
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
like introduced within the first time we met her.
I believe she's a
6 years ago
half-demon,
or
specifically. A tiefling, isn't?
A tiefling. What's that?
Yeah, half-demon.
Not now.
Or at least that's what
Focus on-
D&D calls them. So yeah.
The black candle glows.
Oh. Okay, thanks, Corey. I was doing dialogue.
Sorry. Was I not supposed to touch that?
Nope, no.
Night, dude. Good night, my sweet,
No, dude.
sweet, delightful daughter. You want to say goodnight to Uncle David?
Good night, Bailey.
You want to say goodnight to Uncle Justin?
Good night, Bailey. I couldn't hear if she said anything.
Hmm.
That one's fine. It's just on this side.
Anaconda school. I love you, Suku. Good night.
Alright. Go to your bed.
Bailey, can I have a hug tonight?
Ooh, Ben wants it.
Go to sleep.
Good night, Logu. All right. Conversation.
Yes.
Back here I live.
Do you sense it, Losa? I think there's a spirit within.
No wax pools at the candle's wick, though it grows brighter as you inspect it. A feeling comes over you. There's a soul within this flame, within the black wax that fuels it.
Okay, that.
Fascinating.
What's this way?
Whoa. Your sword is something cool there, Justin.
The black candle.
Ooh, there's a chest.
Let's see what we can do to this candle.
I'm going this way. Hey, chest those.
Can you burn the candle?
Got traps.
Before Ben did.
Tape. Alright.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. No, that's for my armor. I can't seem to attack it at least. Seems to do nothing.
The black candle.
So I have an idea what it might have me do, which is
Try
part
spirit,
of the reason
try
why.
spirit eyes.
Good thing I left all, or kept all these disarming kits.
But the soul.
Oh, what happened? I saw it. I saw quests.
Whoa!
He's got a
Ben!
siphon.
Wait, I got a wand for Red Prince.
Send me a fancy wand.
And another red laser if you want it.
The Dumora Lam. Forged from the hot sand of the ancient empire and then baked beneath an unforgiving sun. The wand bears the heat of its birth deep within. 3 intelligence, 2 geomancer, 1 dueling. It allows me to siphon poison.
I have an idea of what might happen.
Should I siphon
Nope.
poison?
Oh. Oh, now it's actually letting me do something else.
Nice.
Corey?
Huh?
Dialogue?
Oh, dialogue.
Dialogue.
What did you do?
Not
with the
sure.
candle?
Huh?
What
I
did
just
you do?
clicked it.
Oh.
It'll let me do it. I'm guessing because I had Spirit Vision on. Which one, though?
Oh, missed it for sure.
Excuse me.
The spirit's consciousness opens. You are Prudence the innkeeper. Your being thrums with overweening pride. That pride hides a terrible fear that you have birthed a monster. Your son, Niles. The doctor approaches you. He offers you freedom from
You
your
okay,
deepest
Corey?
fear,
Yeah.
that there is something
Just allergies.
deeply wrong with your son.
Okay.
In exchange, he'll look after your spirit. You take the deal and give him your soul.
These poor unfortunates. The Doctor draws his power from them. We must set their souls free. Extinguish the candles.
Like a cold draught in a crypt, Prudence's terror returns. Now it's a fear of the dark and the cold, a fear of the grave, a fear of her own death. Your name is Prudence, but your pride masked your fear. Now the fear is gone, and so too the pride. You accept the truth of the monster your son became, and you love him with all your heart.
These poor unfortunates.
Like a cold draught in a crypt, Prudence's terror returns. Now it's a fear of the dark and the cold, a fear of the grave, a fear of her own death.
Not it.
The spirit of Prudence resists the coming of the dark. You feel her terror, her rage, and then... nothing.
Well done, Lohse. You made the right choice. The sacrifice is a worthy one. Her death may save many others. I'm sorry, was I unclear? I would have thought that was obvious. Right, let's put it behind us. Let's see what else the demon is keeping down here. Look alive. There'll be more where this came from.
More candles. I will not be the one to touch them.
Hey, David.
Yeah?
I know it doesn't give summoning, but I'm going to send the wand to you.
Alright.
You may dislike it for the siphon poison.
I'll need to think on that one then. No, I don't think anyone in the party would want that hat.
Corey?
Yeah. Oh, more conversation. I'm in.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
Sorry, I've been organizing my spell bar.
I was wondering why the chat wouldn't stay.
Okay.
In the first candle, you meet the soul of a lizard, a proud father, a humble man. He sacrificed his soul to save one of his children from a deadly plague. He doesn't regret it, even now. In the second candle, you meet the soul of a murderer, an elf who specialized in abducting and disposing of lizard
Stop him
youths.
now!
He sold his soul to the demon to ensure the authorities would never find him. The two souls chafe against one another, but they have been bound together in the demon's plane.
Stop it!
The first candle wavers away gently. The second flashes and pops to blackness.
You're getting the hang of this. Very good. There may be more to come yet. Not done yet.
I'm curious what happens if I don't snuff them out, though. but we've
bet.
already started upon this path. I just meant in general, not specifically those two.
I would
It'd be really
presume
interesting. It
a
probably
more
just means
difficult
he's
version
stronger.
of the boss fight.
Oh my.
What happened?
Gee, look at these boys.
That's a lot of candles.
Where are you, Corey?
I'm just behind. I'm at the first candle organ. I'm just.
Ah,
Things got broken when I equipped that wand.
ah.
I don't even know this thing's gonna look misorganized. I'm just gonna quickly.
Well, dialogue though.
Oh, you're in dialogue again?
Yeah, this is a dialogue place.
Oh.
If you
I'm listening.
see all the candles. Okay.
The candles twinkle in the distance, each a life, each a soul. She stands silent, stock still. Malady suddenly grabs your arm, hard enough it feels to break the bone. She speaks through gritted teeth.
We must stop him. This cannot continue. We can't let it. We need to free them, snuff them out. If a Drama Elite can't draw on their power, we'll be able to face him and finish him.
So, question. And I'm starting to pose this. If we defeat him in full power, that means all these will be released.
That's what I'm led to understand.
Yeah.
And they'll be released without snuffing.
Did you want me to go back and do that?
Ultimately,
No,
this is your character's story, so it's up
Yeah.
to you whether you want to take the path of.
Because I'm fine with it going with both ways, just seeing how it ends up. But that would also take a lot longer.
Depends how long the story is.
I'm fine not stuffing them. But then also, like, when people gave their souls to a demon, they knew what's going to happen. And so he become this powerful tyrant.
Yeah.
The time
I guess
for
just
thinking is
ask.
over, Losa. It's a miracle the demon hasn't found us here already. We need to act now.
I'm just gonna go all in on what
Okay,
we already started
let's do it.
with this. Because I was thinking of doing the
Yep, they
peaceful
know what
way
they
earlier.
know what happened when they made a
Just
contract
say
with
the word
demon.
and I'll summon a flood
Yeah.
large enough to end this, all of this, once and for all. We'll have to make haste afterwards, though. The demon will know what we've done in an instant. He'll want to tear us to shreds for what we'll do.
Oh, good. There's actual party.
Oh, wait.
involvement. The
Before you
entire
make a
party is
decision,
involved.
let me teleport over there.
I think it's late, sir. You are not part of the conversation.
There we go, I'm here.
You're listening, but you're not part of it.
Oh, man.
So which one have we decided?
He's going with the
We're doing
destroy.
the
Doing
destroying.
certain
It's
snuff.
best to snuff the candles. They're feeding a demon, after all.
It may be hard to imagine, but each candle is a person. Destroying these lights would mean destroying them all. For good.
I knew you'd do the right thing, Losa. In fact, I never doubted you. Close your eyes. This will all be over soon.
Power radiates from her, and with it, the faintest of lights in this place of terrible sorrow.
So the bad choice.
There. It's done. It's all done.
Are you sure you want to stick with this? Because, like I said, I'm either or on it.
I'm fine going against Malady on this, because if we defeat him in full strength, their soul's released. Because David and I, like, we played the first one, and actually, the guy that we liked, the Demon Hunter guy, he actually once accidentally made a bargain with the demon. And, like, part of the goal is to then defeat the demon to release him. So that's pretty much what we're doing.
Alright.
If we defeat the demon in his full power, these things are released anyways.
Okay. I'm gonna make a quick save. Or a normal save here. In case of things happen. And then I'm gonna go back to the quick save.
Okay. That thing that's circling around you.
Missiles. It consumes one of my abilities every whatever round. Assimilates it into another missile.
Take him in now. Take him on now. Is it ready?
Alright, everyone travel to Los.
Right.
Oh, I see. We're saying taking them on now, so I see what's going on.
Yeah.
To the battle, my brethren.
Battle first.
This grave is unmarked.
Let me just make sure I got everything I want.
I'll forgive me if I misunderstand, but it didn't seem like the demon was actually summoned immediately.
No. That's why we started doing that originally. Because we had to go in here, fight the demon.
I'm seeing
Okay.
you, Arun. You. Yeah. It'll do a bunch of damage.
Because I'm also not scared to get some more gear before the fight too.
Yeah, we could look at. You're saying look at the vendors?
Vendors, side quests.
Certainly, we can fight and see if we can take them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking though. We can fight, see if we can take him, and if not, we prep more. Also, the doors chatting.
Oh, the door's talking to you?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We dinged!
My soul. He's getting stronger.
There are those. Oh.
Well, this is a solo adventure now.
Nope, you can teleport in.
Okay,
The door does not open,
that's
but it
a lot
feels-
better.
I'm in.
I must fight the urge.
I mean, there's nothing around to stop you from stealing. Oh, have you talked to Nurse
A
Fox?
lot of
Owen.
people.
Welcome. The nurse stares
There's
at
a
you
lot
with
of nurses.
unfathomable hunger. His sharpened fingernails
George.
gouge
Oh.
deeply into the wood of the
I'm
desk.
talking to the
As if
nurse.
he can barely contain himself.
You are not
Go that way
on
until you're
our
ready for the
books.
conversation, Los.
Oh.
The doctor is here,
Ah,
where the red flag is.
Whoa.
are you ready
Oh, and the
for?
massacre is here.
Are you in that conversation?
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
you got a level up ding, by the way. You should probably take a look at that before fight.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm out of source points, which means I'm going to take away my source ability.
Makes no sense.
And other abilities. Alright. Alright, if you can save before we do any fighting, that'd be really nice. I don't want to go to that work again.
The nurse throws you a sultry look. Off something shifts beneath her robes, the outline of a diminutive third arm. A mewling cry can be heard from her abdomen. She places a hand over it and winks.
Food, baby.
This is the place of whores.
Quite. Oh! This is gonna be a fight.
You're like, we're gonna have fun fighting literally everything in here.
Yep. And look at the doctor's armor. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It's just like ours. It's more.
He's got some numbers.
He's a healthy
All of ours
doctor.
combined? Times 2?
Oh, that's 1,000. Never mind. I thought that was
Yeah, that's
1,100
that's
and
11,000, not
1,300.
1,100.
Yeah, tell me when.
Well, I'm gonna start the conversation.
I think I understand how to approach this battle.
Tell me when you're ready for me to start the conversation. I don't know how long it'll be.
Can you save before, if you haven't already?
I did just a moment ago.
Okay.
Do you want me to save again?
You're fine.
Who put...
Actually,
Why
hey,
is there
David.
a...
Yeah?
Do you have higher level of summoning me? So I'm going to send you a scroll.
Alright.
Because it literally says on the scroll is dependent on... Can you send me all your scrolls?
Send you all your scrolls?
Yeah, send me all your scrolls. You have tons of scrolls.
No.
I normally don't use that one because it costs source points and my summon.
Oh, does it
But-
cost source points for that scroll?
Normally it does, but it appears the scroll just eats an extra bit of AP instead.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Resurrection scrolls.
Oh, of course. Keep your resurrection scrolls.
Yeah.
Send me everything else, please.
You can have my Void Wilken Fish scroll.
As I have the intellect, and so... Hey, Sibel, you also have a hat that's unidentified. I don't know if you noticed that.
I had identified it before, and honestly, it's not a terribly interesting one. It's just +1 warfare, +1 pyro, +1 geo. I don't think anyone in the party particularly wants that.
No.
Speak for yourself.
Can you also send me your scrolls, Justin? You have a few scrolls.
Yeah, I do. Let's see. Physical armor, I think I'm gonna split it so that way I have one on me and see the rest.
It's concerning. I think I see lightning, but no rain. It drizzled earlier today,
Actually,
but...
I'll send the Ole Blob back to David. Just since
Alright.
that is some summoning level based, everything else is intellect based. Deal. I have no other summoning items.
Okay, so it looks like at some point we wound up selling most of our spare tomes.
I have a few extra empty tomes on me.
I have a high tier blank Necromancer tome.
Unfortunately, I think they have to be filled because I noticed that I have both Geomancer and Pyromancy above 3, and I was curious what the combined source spell was for that. So I would need a Source Fire and I would need a Fire Scroll, Fire Tome, and a Geomancy Tome, and I believe one of them would need to be Source. I want to double check if that's how that works.
You mean like a skill book?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll send you my fire skill book.
Fortunately, I don't believe I have any Geomancy skill books on me to finish the combo. Nor does it look like anybody has one. Oh, actually, Fane, could you send me that Hungry Flower skill book that you've got?
I'll be back. I went quickly went to the restroom.
There you go.
Thank you.
You want one of the Apotheosis? 2.
I don't have Polymorph, much less Polymorph 5.
Never mind. As you were.
Yeah.
I wonder, can I do this?
Sometimes. Actually, I've got some giant healing.
Valid
potions.
combo, okay.
There you go. Does me no good.
Do you like memory still, or are you good on memory?
I mean, memory is fine and all, but I have a lot at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna It's runes of you. Extracts the water rune. Insert this guy.
That being said, if you don't intend on using the large masterwork rune, I do have an open socket. It would give me extra constitution.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I realized I had empty frames and I was like, oh, I could just use these. Probably had them for ages. The +2 strength makes my sword even better.
I do like me my hit points. 3,000. Oh, wow. Los has a lot of hit points. And here I thought I was tanky.
Hey! That's kind of what I started going towards after all.
Yeah.
Even though most of my vitality is gear, I only have
Pyroclastic Eruption's expensive. 3 memory. And all my source.
You know, one thing I'm very thankful of, that's the difference between the second one and the first one. Whenever you clean your skill bar on the first one, if you drop anything from your skill bar on the ground, it will drop the item from your inventory.
Oh, that sounds painful to handle for, like, actual management.
I'm just while waiting, I'm just checking these chests, see if there's anything worthy of our time.
I just was asking if you're ready. Are we all ready now?
Can you save, since we all just did a bunch of things?
Yeah, I'll overwrite the save. Save this one, overwrite.
Okay. I think we should play. We could start here. I'll just start probably in this corner. All right, I'll start here. Make it so people in the other rooms can have to get time to catch up. Now we can begin.
There's no mistaking it. This is the voice of the demon, the one who's been haunting your mind for so long now, the one who intends to seize your body, your soul for himself.
Did you want me to, like, narrate it or stream it or something, David? Since you're busy prepping.
No. Yeah, I'm ready now.
Okay. Let me know when you're caught up with the text.
Yep, I'm ready.
It's odd, seeing you here among my things, my practice. Usually it's me who visits you.
I'm gonna do that last one.
Do not say that name.
He quickly recovers his composure.
Ours has been a story for the ages, hasn't it? You were nothing but a 2-bit minstrel playing host to a carousel of visitors, and I was... well, I was doing quite well. But now, I'm even better. We've become so much more together than we ever were apart. We stand at the edge of divinity itself. Hand in hand, we'll cross the ultimate threshold. If that were true, I'd be looking out through your eyes right this moment. We both know I could if I wanted. We both know I could do anything I wanted. But I don't. Why? Because I respect you. I respect what we've accomplished together. And most of all,
The second option.
I respect.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
It is.
I have given you everything. The powers of the gods. Freedom from their relentless demands. Everything I had, I laid at your feet.
Uh-huh.
And you react to me with this violence, this hatred. It defies logic. It defies explanation. There's nothing left I can do for you, Lohse. Nothing but feel sorry for you. And that I certainly do. For here, in this house, no harm may come to me. But make no mistake, this changes nothing. You are mine. Mine and mine alone. I don't need your consent. I only need your soul.
That's not an ominous line or anything.
No. I am so happy I chose this character in the very start, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy because it's a very interesting character side quest.
Alright. I'm ready when you are.
Alright. I'll just wait until you got a couple more buffs before I hit end.
Say immediately when you're done, because I'm going to cast haste on myself. The moment you hit end.
Do it!
Okay, hit it.
Now.
Almost there, Lohse. Welcome home, Lohse. Come to Daddy.
Ominous line. Oh, dang it. Got caught by one of the pets. No. Shoot, my turn was skipped.
It was my turn next.
I think it's actively
I should, if
this
I,
fight
knew, I
is
should have started
supposed to be
invisible if I knew
getting-
this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh jeez, that was a lot of damage.
Load. No, we're ready. We just need to be a lot more
crap.
invisible when things happen.
Yeah, it looks like they get a full surprise round.
Or just start where you start. Pretty much we start not near her. That's pretty much what happens.
Just gonna get some good backstabs in. How dare you?
It seemed like there was combat, and then it started combat again. So, from what it looked like, we got into a bigger fight.
I feel like we should like, what's the word?
I think we might have pulled everyone else in the entirety of the building, and then restarted the fight because it became a different zone for the fight.
All right, I want to wait here. Actually, where should I wait? I wonder by him staying near him. I mean, they're all going to be aggro at us anyways.
Yeah. We might be able to limit the fight size, though.
Actually,
They're
you know
gonna
what?
be, they might be aggro against us, but they might not all come at us at
Let's
once.
start by Nurse Faye, and we'll just, once you start it, you'll pyramid to us. And then we'll just start the fight at the beginning of the
because
house.
it literally starts the fight as I click in. I don't have time to pyramid.
Actually,
That's
I'll just...
okay. In that case, let me play some games with spacing real quick.
Can you go invisible? And unlock this? In invisibility? Go invisible and unlock this door.
Okay,
Actually,
fight is ready
hey
to start.
guys,
Let me know when you're ready.
He's going to go invisible and unlock this door, and this will give us a corridor to shove all our fights in. So let's all of us go in this corridor. Or if he'll trigger if I go in here. Okay, he won't trigger if we go in here. Can you unlock this door too? Like, there's nothing in here.
Also, just a reminder, everything is level 20 here, and we're barely 19 as we start this.
Ooh.
I mean, that's only one level's gap.
But it's also the last level.
Mm-hmm.
Which
going on down
means
here?
it might be a much larger difference than we think. But
There's like a whole thing going on down here. It kind of makes me want to look. Can you go invisible at all? Actually, you could pyramid to us. We should actually explore this whole bottom portion before we fight him.
Why before?
Just maybe for XP and things like that.
I'm in the middle of a conversation, though.
I mean, I was saying you should load. You should load. And then we all explore down here.
How about I just run through really quick and make sure that it's something we can go through?
There's like no one down here.
There is Vision. There's this guy right here. Barston Tongues.
Where's he?
A few prisoners. Jahan is down here.
Jahan's down.
Artifacts protected by magical shields, locked with magic.
Concerning that you managed to catch Jahan.
Locked with magic. Locked with magic.
Head. I'm gonna eat it.
Bloody iron key.
Lucky find. Locked.
I kind of suspect.
Of Lord
Well, I suppose that is an option.
Never touch ground. The mesmeric tone
Though,
of Lady
do any of us have corpse explosion?
I think that was mostly you.
Oh, hey, look, there's a place I can.
I could raise a bloated corpse.
Corey, it goes
Locked
deeper.
with magic.
Yes, I was just thinking, we've got a ton of bodies laying around. Yeah. I was almost wondering if it would be viable to just pile them all on his location, and then when the fight starts.
Kabooey.
Yes.
I like the way you think.
Like how dark it is down here, Corey.
Ooh, you see source points down there? It won't let me down there.
Dead
Oh,
end.
there it is.
You have to face. Yeah. There you go.
Put it
Stuck fast. It's fixed to the platform. I wonder why.
Huh. There's only... Okay, let's just fight him. Let's go back up. The rest can join us and we can figure out this interesting puzzle.
Alright. I wouldn't be surprised if the logs break once he's dead.
I think Reggie needs to go outside.
You just open that back door. We're waiting for Ben Nice taking his dog out.
Okay. So is down there a good place to try to move the combat to or something?
In the squalor of
Do you
these
think it
hellish
does work that
surroundings,
way?
you spy a lone, bewildered figure.
So I just freed Jahan.
Oh.
Nice.
I'll wait till Ben gets here. If you want to look at my stream or something, or I can stream to Discord.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because I'm also, you know.
Yeah. Chat tied into a conversation. I freed Johan because I found the key.
Oh, you did?
So yeah, so now I'm talking to him. All right.
Who's there? So dark. Step in from the shadows. It's you, God woken. The demon, Adramalik. Too powerful. Possessed. Kill it. If you can. Adramalik. His name is not enough. He knew I was coming for him. A trap. A cage. So fast. Like lightning before the thunder. So fast. My soul encaged. Dungeon or daylight, it does not matter. I am immortal. Immortally bound. Only his death can set me free. Only you can set me free.
Roof. All right, let's set them free. Can you save in conversation, Justin?
Oh, wait, that's on the Twitch page.
Yep. I'm coming up.
Oh. You freed him. Just use the...
That's true. I just want to, like, start from over here and make him come to me. I want to death beam in.
How about we just start attacking? Don't even give him time to think. We take initiative. Can I do that?
Not a bad idea.
Yep.
Like, what if I were to attack right now? Are we ready?
Can we do
Go ahead.
Right. I'm curious.
I'm just use my positioning again.
Oh, hey.
I lost 20 attitude with it. Oh, man.
Oh, all of his followers are fighting us. I'm not actually fighting the main guy. Wait.
You stay.
Yeah, let's.
You stay in conversation. We'll clean up the party. You're welcome. This was my idea.
Everything from that pile.
You can't do that while in combat.
Up there and faint on the other end of the planet, so there's no helping him. Alright, well, in that case... Alright. Alright. Let's see about ruining something's day.
I'm just waiting for one of your guys' effects to pull the main guy in and we just get annihilated.
For sure.
She can just not exist. That sounds good to me.
This guy didn't even care about his nurses right now. He's like, we're staying conversation.
He's too bad. He's way too busy monologuing. Do you expect him to stop just because some of his minions are dying? They're minions. That's what they're for. Nope, not there.
This definitely feels like one of those side bosses that are extra but really hard. Like you don't have to fight them. So I'm definitely going to be using consumables this fight. Not
Makes
against
sense.
these nurses, but against the main guy. I want to actually pull it.
I'm surprised. Honestly, thinking about it, this is like a character-specific boss. Surprised we didn't get too many of those with like. We got them with your guys' characters, but they were earlier game. I'm surprised there isn't any of them this late game.
I don't think you had any in the early game.
Your
had one
character
for me.
boss was there was yours.
Well, yeah, I'm referring to those. Yeah, I don't think she had any until now.
Right. I'm just surprised there isn't like a late game one for your guys' either.
Well, there might be one around.
Whoa, what?
The queen and stuff like that.
There might be one for Fane. I don't know about that one.
What happened to my turn?
I have no idea.
I just lost it.
Did you get
still,
shot?
Yeah, you're still considering
I know.
combat.
I'm invisible.
Maybe actually press spacebar.
What's this?
Saw somebody run past.
Spacebar like ends your turn.
It.
I didn't think I hit it.
It's a big button.
Okay, so 2 targets.
Imagine I remember.
Oh hey. I think let's say screw your action economy. In that case, I think I'll conserve my long cooldown attacks. Or at least my other ones, and just. And I'll let that one finish burning out while I step on this one. Yeah, I think a fairly slow burn is the way to go right now. The buffs of everyone I can reach are still up, so no need for me to do anything with that. I do need to spend 1 more AP though, so that I'm not wasting actions. I suppose it would be wise for me to get something up on myself.
Do you guys think after fighting the ads, we can go through the reading portion and then fight the main guy?
Alright.
What I am going to... She is bleeding. Nope, I did not mean to move, but okay, whatever. Yes? Yeah.
Christmas, maybe?
You went home till Christmas?
Yes.
Okay.
Tuesday, yeah.
Oh, you're from New York?
Yes.
Oh, that's news to me. I thought you were local.
No.
Okay.
That's,
Did you know I'm from New York?
that's how we're dating. We're both from
Oh, you're okay. Yeah. That's all new. Are you flying back too? Okay.
living here now. Worried.
Well, now I know.
Yeah. I'm ready for him.
You're in for
I'm
it.
ready.
You would have like be given signs.
For sure. Slay.
Good night.
You got your bus. What?
Stay sleigh. Is that?
Dad said off.
What do you like? Is it like a slang for awesome? Like that slick?
Yeah.
Okay. I can get behind that. That's pretty metal. That's a pretty metal expression. All right. So my turn. Sorry, guys. People are leaving. Saying goodbye to you. Feel the sun. Man, the experience that they dropped 37,000 since they're level 20.
That's a drop in the bucket. Yeah.
True.
It's a drop in the bucket because it's level 20.
Okay, so we've got Nursery and Nurse Fa left. Well, if I don't kill Ree will get a chance to act. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ree is somehow out of my melee range.
Huh.
But because for some reason my character wants to shuffle to attack her. But if I whirlwind attack, it somehow hits.
That's funny.
That was strange.
We actually are getting a lot of experience from.
Oh yeah, this is making us amazing progress to get towards our next level.
Yeah, sure. Just the sheer amount of them.
I mean, each of these guys is worth something like 7% of our next level or so, or such. It's pretty good. And yes, shoot the incarnate. See how much that accomplishes.
I mean, these nurses are a joke.
Yeah.
Honestly, what kind of their entire armor in one night. This guy was
My guy's making way too much noises for the tickled amount of damage they're doing.
Can't imagine it feels nice getting shot, even if you're able to shrug it off, more or less.
Fair.
Money.
Can you identify that, Sybil? Hey, keeps the doctor's... to the chest in the doctor's house. Cool. We have that now.
Whoa!
Oh, dang it.
Almost there, Lohse.
What?
He saw you.
Welcome home, Lohse.
We could literally kill his entire crew.
Did you
And I
save
tried to take-
before this, Ben?
I tried to take one book off of his...
You know, I was waiting for you guys to tell me that you were done, like we were ready to stop, and then Ben did the thing. So I was waiting for the end of the combat. No one told me your combat was over.
Slaughtered his crew. I take one little book.
Or did
One
he?
little book.
Did he do it in his like purview?
I didn't even get the book.
Did he do it in his purview?
Right there. I didn't think so. Like, the line of sight is not there. It is
All right,
not
you
there.
might as well do a new save for right now, and then let's do the reading. Even though we had,
Stop. It's okay.
I know it's fine.
It's okay. We'll figure it out.
Okay,
I do like busting your jammas.
I wait
If
the screen
anything, the
share.
nurses were super easy to kill. We can redo it.
All right, I'm sharing it now.
All right.
All right, so okay. Now we're in Jesus' baptism, Matthew chapter 3. We do a chapter a month, man.
Okay.
We're rolling.
Warren, dude.
All right. I'll start. I am baptizing you with water for repentance. John continued. Okay, so maybe just a quick little remember. Since it's been like
Reminder.
2 weeks. Remember how we talked about John baptizing at the Jordan last time? Justin, do you remember that? We kind of went through the story about how like he was pretty much calling people
Because we
from-
were, there was the part of it like splitting the sea. I remember that.
Yeah.
Are we at that same spot? Or right after that? Or is it or are you on a different one from
Well,
that's like what I don't know is like
yeah, so John the Baptist, so the splitting the sea is from way back, like thousands of years ago from Moses.
Yeah. No, I meant like that's what we were having the conversation about. I didn't know
Yeah.
if that was the same like
Because of the
section.
Jordan River, where he's being baptized right now.
Yeah.
I'm asking if we're in the same spot in the Bible that we were last
Yeah,
time, or if there was like a part I missed or something.
No, we're in the next section.
Yep.
Okay.
This is where we were last time. And so now John the Baptist is calling people to get ready. We're getting out of exile again. Like
Okay.
we're no longer being slaves again.
Okay.
I am baptizing you with water for repentance, John continued. But the one who is coming behind me is more powerful than me. I'm not even worthy to carry his sandals. He'll baptize you with the Holy Spirit and fire. He got his shovel in his hand, ready to clear out his barn and gather all his corn into the granary. But he'll burn up the chaff with a fire that will never go out.
Then Jesus arrived at the Jordan from Galilee and came to John to be baptized by him. John tried to stop him. I ought to be baptized by you, he said. And are you going to come to me? That is how it's got to be right now, said Jesus. This is the right way for us to complete God's whole saving plan. So John consented, and Jesus was baptized. All at once, as he came up out of the water, suddenly the heavens were opened, and he saw God's Spirit coming down like a dove and landing on him. Then there came a voice out of the heavens. "This is my son, my beloved one," said the voice. "I am delighted with him."
It's safe to say that John was as surprised as we are, or at least as we should be if we read this passage without knowing what's coming. To get the flavor, imagine that we are going to a huge concert hall, packed to the doors with eager and excited music lovers. We all have our programs in hand, waiting for the thunderous music to begin. We know what it ought to sound like. This will be music for a battle, for victory, thunder and lightning and explosions of wonderful noise. The concert manager comes on stage and declares in ringing tones that the famous musician has arrived. He gets us all on our feet to welcome with an ovation the man who is going to fulfill our expectations. As we stand there eagerly, a small figure comes on the stage. He doesn't look at all what we expected. He is carrying not a conductor's baton to bring the orchestra to life, but a small flute. As we watch, shocked into silence, he plays gently and softly, a tune quite different to what we had imagined. But as we listen, we start to hear familiar things played in a new way. The music is haunting and fragile, weaving its way into our imaginations and hopes and transforming. And as it reaches its close, as though at a signal, the orchestra responds with a new version of the music we have been expecting all along.
John is the concert manager, whipping us into excitement at the soloist who is going to appear. He's coming. He's more powerful than me. He will give you God's wind and God's fire, not just water. He'll sort you out. He'll clear out the mess. He'll clean up God's farm so that only the good wheat is left. We are on our feet, expecting a great leader, perhaps the living God himself, sweeping into the hall with a great explosion, a blaze of light and color, transforming everything into a single blow. And instead we get Jesus. The Jesus we have only met so far in Matthew's Gospel as a baby with a price on his head. A Jesus who comes and stands humbly before John, asking for baptism, sharing the penitential mood of the rest of Judea, Jerusalem, and Galilee. A Jesus who seems to be identifying himself, not with a God who sweeps all before him in judgment, but with the people who are themselves facing the judgment and needing to repent. John, of course, is horrified. He seems to have known that Jesus was the one he was waiting for. But why then would he be coming for baptism? What's happened to the agenda? What's happened to the wind and fire? To be clearing out God's farm? Surely, if anything, he, John, needs to be baptized by Jesus himself.
Jesus' reply tells us something vital about the whole gospel story that is going to unfold before our surprised gaze. Yes, he is coming to fulfill God's plan. The promises which God made ages ago and has never forgotten. Yes, these are promises which will blow God's wind, God's Spirit, through the world, which will bring the fire of God's just judgment on evil wherever it occurs, and which will rescue God's penitent people once and for all from every kind of exile to which they have been driven. But if he, Jesus, is to do all this, this is how he must do it, by humbly identifying himself with God's people, by taking their place, sharing their penitence, living their life, and ultimately dying their death. What good will this do, and how will it bring about the result that John and his audience were longing for? To those questions, Matthew's full answer is, read the rest of the story. But we can already glimpse what that answer will be when Jesus comes up out of the water. Israel came through the water of the Red Sea and was given the law. There's the splitting of the of the waters.
Yeah.
And then then they were given the law, confirming their status as God's son, God's firstborn. Jesus came up from the water of baptism and received God's Spirit, God's wind, God's breath, in a new way, declaring to be God's son, Israel in person. The dove, though, which for a moment embodies and symbolizes the Spirit, indicates that the coming judgment will not be achieved through a warlike or vindictive spirit, but will mean the making of peace. Judgment itself is judged by the Spirit, just as Jesus will at last take the judgment upon himself and make an end of it. Part of the challenge of this passage is to learn afresh to be surprised by Jesus. He comes to fulfill God's plan, not ours. And even his prophets sometimes seem to misunderstand what he's up to. He will not always play the music we expect. But if we learn to listen carefully to what he says and watch carefully what he does, we will find that our real longings, the hunger beneath the surface excitement, will be richly met. At the same time, those who in repentance and faith follow Jesus through baptism and along the road he will now lead us will find, if we listen, that the same voice from heaven speaks to us as well. As we learn to put aside our own plans and submit to his, we may be granted moments of vision, glimpses of his greater reality. And at the center of that sudden sight, we will find our loving Father, affirming us as his children, equipping us, too, with his Spirit so that our lives may be swept clean and made ready for us. You know, I think that's something something I need reminder is Jesus doesn't act the way that I want him to act. I expect him to act.
Yeah.
Because here, John is expecting war. He has some pretty big words. Flaming, coming burning the chaff. In which, calling for peace, though, does separate the chaff from the wheat. It's really either you're for peace and you actually rule in a whole different means. That's what Jesus did, right? It's I choose to lay down my life. Yeah. Which was how he ruled. Yeah. Which was how he was enthroned. To use someone coming up from sitting on the throne was how Jesus sit on his throne was on the cross. Yeah. Which is so mind-boggling. What about you guys? Do you guys have any thoughts?
Not at the moment.
David?
Don't think I have much to add at this time. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. I'm just...
I think that's what we're all thinking is what you're saying, Corey. For sure it's...
I speak for the group.
Yeah.
I speak for the group when I say...
That's good stuff, though.
Yeah.
I think it's I'm trying to think in those images, he's saying, how the Israelites went through the water and got the law. Mm-hmm. And so now Jesus is going through the water and he got the spirits. Mm-hmm. And so then instead of coming in in flaming fire, which John was expecting, he came and made himself look like just a regular mook, you know? Mm-hmm. He just and in Warcraft, okie dokie. What?
Me. Yeah.
Okay. But yet this average looking Joe calls for peace and also makes the crazy thing. Calling for peace, but also makes the crazy claims of godness. All right, I shared all my thoughts.
Good stuff.
All right. You guys want to read another section or get into the fight?
I'm ready for some fight.
David, I want to put this near the demon in its place.
All right. At least we actually didn't instantly end our turn and get a free fight on us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That was
We're at a better place right now than we were before.
okay, so...
Because now it's not 2.5 fights. Now it's just 1.
Okay. So, in the early stages of this fight, I think we want to emphasize you just keeping the boss out of the way.
Yeah,
And killing off the mooks. Yeah, we don't want to deal with the thick of the fight. We don't want to deal with the mooks having that leadership bonus.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, the main guy has walked off, so we'll have to be careful with that.
Alright.
Alright, I am going to be putting myself invisible, but I also have uncanny invasion I could throw on someone, which makes your dodging increase by 90%.
And they won't target you very likely, so...
No, yeah, all I'm saying is I'm going to make myself invisible. Would anyone like evasion before I make myself invisible?
I'm asking who is the most vulnerable for us to, because they'll probably target the weakest one, so
me.
Who would need it the most?
Me, but I can go invisible.
David, do you have any invisible things?
I currently do not have access to invisibility, no.
Okay, how about you?
I do not.
You do not have? Alright, so you are
My
more
turn is
tanky,
before
though?
my turn is before David's, though.
Yeah,
so I
but
can
you,
get out
you
the
have,
way.
like... You can make it so you can deflect things. So I'm going to cast on David so he doesn't... Hopefully he doesn't die. Invisible. My turn's over.
Honestly, deflect is more powerful than I give credit for, and I really should use it more often. Because I think it's one of those cases where they won't actively shoot at you if you have deflect because it hurts themselves, but they don't give a care if it's hurting someone else. Unfortunately, I don't think many of them are ranged either, so it might not do too much.
I used 1 AP to touch that piano because my mouse was 1 pixel onto it.
Tactical mode is very
That's all that
necessary.
did. Dead.
So should I move away, or should I just stay in the?
Don't worry about her. I'm going to put her in timeout for 2 turns, even after walk it off. And I don't need to break her armor to do it.
My headphone. I meant like, should I be in the thick of it as a target, or should I move back?
You might as well. You might as well stay in the thick of it. My current plan is to huck her into the room, into the corpse room, entangle her, and close the door.
Okay. My headphone is also being a butt, so I can be quiet for a second. But
all right.
Restart that room.
Because well, 2 turns won't be enough to eliminate her mooks. It should be enough to thin the herd.
I just realized that stew actually healed me more than a giant healing pot does.
Oh yeah, food is ridiculous in the hands of somebody who knows how to eat.
I should really use that more often, but
Yes,
usually
yes,
I
you
don't
should.
need to.
Abuse the power of food.
+2 strength. I'll take it. Are you gonna be able to summon at this point, or is it gonna take too many AP?
I barely have enough AP for my current plan.
Ah.
In fact, I'm going to need to dip a little into my reserves to pull it off. It's worth it though.
Yeah. I think I kept a. Did I keep a haste spell on, or scroll on me? No, I did not. Never mind.
That looks like the least convenient place to be. Alright. And now we just need some adrenaline. Okay. So
I
entering the
should
door is
have
1 AP.
Should grab some source. But
Oh well.
oh yeah, they get bonus damage with more characters nearby. So more of us around the main demon, more strong they are.
That's why I'm emphasizing just putting them in timeout and dealing with the mooks. Because it's not even players nearby, it's creatures nearby.
Wait, which one of them check? Okay, that one did the check, was a pain.
Alright.
Well, she's doing something that looks horrifying.
I had to go to the restroom. Did my fire trigger at all?
I don't think so.
No, it didn't. So that answers that question, actually. So my flame circle does not trigger if I'm invisible. Which sucks. Alright, looks like you're having a tough time. Looks like you're having a tough time, David.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting bullied a little bit.
That's too big. Alright, let's just set the world on fire. Oh, actually, did it hit you? Oh, it's a shackle.
Shackle's a pain.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm shackled to is the Nemesis Devourer. The Heart Piercer acts next, though with armor, I don't think you have any way to stop them from stabbing me.
They're burning. That really sucks. I can't freeze any of them because of that. If any of them gets on fire, I can use my ice fan and freeze them for a turn or two if they're not burning or hot.
Alright, this is what I'll do, David. I guess I'm going to be using consumables for us this round.
Is this the right fight for that?
I should have maybe got a little out of the way so it made him trigger flame whip, but a little too late now.
That's worrisome. Do I have normal defense weapons on? Yeah, I do. Okay. Oh, I just realized since you fortified, you're not able to get teleported, and you're also crippled, so you're stuck there.
All right. You know
Stuck
what?
in the-
I think
getting
that will.
flanked.
How dumb. Dummy. Worth it?
Yeah, I'll survive.
Okay.
We've got one Stargazer left, and I don't think they're targeting me right now because they seem to have decided that the Red Prince is a tastier target.
Yeah. So I can jump into the heart like the heart piercer and stuff, and attack them.
The Devourer currently has shackles, so
I know. That's my main worry there.
It might be better for you to join in and attacking the Soul Hunter that Fane started on. They're physically broken.
Okay.
Head rupture.
Let's see. If I go melee range, not gonna do much. Ah, path is interrupted. Thank you, chair. I'm gonna do this stuff. Okay, is there anything else with broken armor? No, there is not. Okay. Wait, that takes 3, 2. No, I'm not good with that.
Ah, bullocks.
Actually, that's a little worrisome thinking about it. They're gonna start just spraying out source spells.
And note that the Memerlek got the door back open.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Some painful
Okay.
range.
Well then, I
Stuff
think
probably
it's
coming my way.
time to use my source power for the first time this game. Break the shackles.
Can you close that door?
Yes.
Nice. All right, and then
Though the Stargazer is probably going to just reopen it on his next turn. Still ruins a Memerlek's upcoming one, so worth.
yeah, I just did not want painful range attack stuff going my way.
Okay, so whose turn is it next? Okay, so it's the Devourer that acts next.
It's nice that you break the shackle. They're in like perfect range for me to go around and Death Ray.
Yep.
I hit 3 of them in Death Ray. I'm so looking forward to that. Don't heal me though, by the way, so if you can tell.
Oh yeah.
I'm decaying.
No, I might be able to get you a 4th target.
Nice.
Ah, dang it, out of range.
I will really enjoy a Fortify if you could throw that on me though.
Can I afford that? Yeah, I think I can make that happen.
Also, the rendered tendons from the enemy has made a decent bit of blood everywhere. Like right there, so you want to summon.
Unfortunately, I don't have the action economy for that right now.
Okay.
In fact, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to safely... Oh hey, I can nether swap corpses?
What?
This changes everything.
Long ago, we should have learned of this. The power, the sheer power, corpse swaps.
Alright, well then.
You can also nether swap the Nemesis Devourer and me.
I need another swap to get my own butt out the fire.
Oh, that makes sense. I see what you're doing.
Anyways, stop.
So you're gonna nether swap the Soul Hunter and yourself?
Unfortunately, I can't reach the Soul Hunter. That was my original plan. So instead, I'm going to swap out with Nurse Spa, getting me away from the immediate fight.
You could also... Would you be able to swap with the Soul Hunter over here?
Why is it not letting me target myself with this?
Unfortunate.
Oh, I'm fortified. Crap.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Shoot.
Oh, so you may, by looking at his stats, he's a fire based. He has 10 in pyro. So maybe if he takes some maybe take a fire resistant potion after his next turn.
I have 1 AP left, but That's...
Also, if no, actually, we can probably just kill that soul hunter. Group them up all
Actually,
together.
you know what? I'm overstressing this. I can't do anything to get him off of me, but what I could do at least... Okay, well, maybe not much. Shoot. Just realizing that I put myself in a bit of a spot here.
Yeah.
You have a pond? Oh, I see. Nemesis Devourer has opportunity.
Yep. That potion.
Owie.
Oh no.
What did you saying to you? I can't listen.
Despite your efforts to stop it, the feeling expands from your gut down to your toes, up through your heart, into your hands, and into your head. Your demon is back. Actually, I'm just gonna share the Discord because I can do that. Mid-combat dialogue. I wasn't expecting this. David, do you wanna?
I'm watching.
Okay. No.
Yes. That...
Love.
4.
Can we
Force him back out?
Yeah.
Can we hear the volume?
Can you?
No. Can't hear the sound.
You might
from
have
the
it
stream.
muted. The Discord stream muted.
No, it's not muted.
Nope.
Oh, it's very quiet.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Ever. And this feels good.
Oh boy.
But everything else will be.
Yeah, so don't. I'm like maxing you out. So please don't say anything.
Stand up.
Don't max me out. The stream is a separate thing.
I'm like pumping up
The
my
stream is
speakers.
Oh.
So don't say anything, and I'm pumping up my speakers.
Thank you, Lothar. Here we are one. Invincible in our bond. Invincible in my black haven. Isn't it perfect? I know you agree. Now, let's be divine.
Oh.
Dang. Wait. Just list that.
And we game
What?
overed.
Do we have to like burn them out?
Am I still loud?
No, you're not.
Okay. I think I might have chosen the wrong dialogue, by the way.
I think you should have stood up, not stood up. That's where you went wrong. You didn't see your right intentions.
All right, reload the game. All right.
How disheartening.
That's our first game over, I think.
No.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I don't think we've ever wiped before.
Yeah,
We've
we did.
decided to restart fights, but...
Nope. We did once. It was the lava pit.
Okay, who left? Because it's still the same. I see you both
I mean, it
left.
told me to load
bro.
game.
Yeah, and I clicked load game.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh. Oh, that's funny. All right. Let me
Here,
just
I'll
put that.
Yeah, I think it's the same code.
I'm connecting. I'm a silly goose.
I think I have the main menu.
You could also get off his
Party
stream now.
management.
No, I won't.
There we go.
I'm gonna watch.
Alright.
Okay, I guess.
It has me as Fane, by the way, so you need to swap me and Fane.
Party management. Let's see. I can't tell because there's different icons. You
I
and
want to see
you.
what it's like to be the Red Prince for once. But, oh wait, no, it's still my.
There you go, he swapped.
Ah, dang it. I needed to feel the firepower.
Alright, so gotta make sure you hit the right dialogue. Alright, what do you have? We have lots of magic, a little physical.
Just while we're doing good, periodically save.
Oh, I don't want to be safe scumming mid-fight. That's lame.
That's fair.
That's
well,
very
what we are right
boring.
now, isn't it?
Not really. We saved at the very start of the fight.
Yeah. This is literally turn 1. Because we weren't expecting a choose correctly or die. Feels like something I would have made when one time I did a DM and didn't know how to do anything but railroad.
Put Uncanny Invasion on David. Make myself invisible. Guys,
I mean,
don't
this
worry.
is like legitimately the hardest way to do this fight after all, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strategize. Nothing I can do. Wasting time in that class.
Ooh, you're gonna be a target, man.
Yeah, then you're gonna have a lot of pain.
I messed
I
up.
say bring it.
Well, if that is your choice.
I say bring it. Not even gonna.
Okay.
At least you're not in a corner anymore.
Exactly. Not in a corner, I'm fine.
Come, my minion. Destroy everything. Position as midget. Do the dance. Chairs. So do you think that hitting him will disrupt his casting?
Hmm.
Doesn't seem like it.
I wish I had.
Mine will probably kill you. So spiky. Otherwise, I'll share it. If you want to try it.
No, I'm good. I don't like eating out.
No.
I don't like
wonder what happens if Justin went away from the fight before the combo.
What if I played dead?
No, we really need the DPS.
What? I can't even
Imagine
do that for
having
you.
bad accuracy.
Can't even do that for you, dude.
You guys are gonna play dead?
Chance
Nah,
that-
I'm
oh, you
gonna
only have
actually
90%
be dead.
accuracy.
Oh, what? He's not even casting spells. He's not even doing anything.
Then
Let's just burn him before he. Wow. Talk about.
It might legitimately be a case of,
Here you go. You worse than him. Alright, Ben's almost dead.
I might as well be.
and unfortunately, I don't have anything that can actually help you
That's good.
much.
Whatever.
If I do that, that's not gonna do much. Are we just hammering on the main guy?
I think so. He's not casting spells. He looks like he's channeling his control of you.
Yeah. Oh. Want to approach. Ah, Terrified is anti-control.
If you break his armor, I can chicken him. Oh, the conversation
Oh,
started.
here we go again. Yeah.
All right, back to watching your stream.
Well, one is a red herring. Should have thought about that after all. 5 is probably a waste. Not sure. 3 and 4 seems like a bad time.
Yeah, 2 seems like the only option left at that point.
But you don't try to kill him. Instead, you sink to your knees. You don't want to hurt him. You love him. You want his approval.
I wonder if it's one of those sort of things where you partially go in. Whatever.
Stand up.
Well, that's game.
Yep.
Thank you, Losa. I know you agree. Now, let's meet.
Alright, I'll wait for you, the host. I'll wait for you to load.
Want me to do it at the beginning of the fight again?
Yep. My turn.
Select full set of armor. This one.
Actually, I'll set myself as bait. A little bit of flames around me. Go here. And get any closer. Nope. Close as I can go. Invasion of myself. Burn them all. When you end your turn, maybe if you can be in my circle, so if they do, they'll have to get burned to do anything.
Makes enough sense.
Buff. Sort of damage.
Operations matters. Godblood Incarnate. Infuse it. Infuse it. It's adrenaline. Infuse it. Keeps going. Right. Now spend what? Spend 0 AP moving. One last buff.
So we get 1.5 turns pretty much to burst down the guy before he starts the dialogue.
Hey Corey, how much fire damage do you do?
Well, if it's not critting, like 1,300. So it's all about that physical damage. Is that you guys could probably do a lot more physical damage together. In which I'll just join in the physical damage.
Alright. The main reason I'm asking is because there is the option of me switching over to Fire Incarnate for the next attempt.
Nice. Definitely try that next time.
That being said, his fire resistance is irritatingly high.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Also, he has 1,000 initiative, 10,000 initiative. That's cartoonish.
Alright, and I am going to give you a special delivery package to your Incarnate.
Certainly gets the job done. Thank you. So is it the upcoming turn that's Imagine
so.
completes this?
Okay, I'm gonna do my best, see what I can do. That's about it.
Glory is mine.
That might do it. Yeah.
I did some damage.
Literally plays dead on fire.
Glory is literally mine.
AP to get over there. I can just start smacking.
I think that does it. Oh. Dang it.
That knockdown hurts.
That breaks the plan. I needed to be able to overcharge my Incarnate to make this happen.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I can't quite do enough to break her.
Alright, take 6. Tell us how. Actually, let's poke your stream again.
It might legitimately just be an impassable fight because of all the hints kind of gave out earlier about it, but Maybe not. I don't know which.
Pick one.
Stand up. Thank you, Lucy.
Seems like they are all like that.
Let's be.
So yeah, so we just gotta focus on burning him down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Suppose now's the time to try truly silly strategies.
Does overcharge ever do damage to them, or it just makes them do extra damage, right?
When I cast Supercharge, it doubles the damage that my creatures output for, well, that the target outputs for one turn, but they die the next.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I was seeing if I could cast Death Wish on them.
Unfortunately, Death Wish does not.
It won't affect me if he has no damage on him.
Yeah. I'm going to try something abusive. I'm going to see if I can summon my Incarnate, give it all my combat steroids, and then flee, leaving my Incarnate to attack while I pyramid back to somebody, thus re-entering the initiative order. And then on my turn, do it all again. It probably won't work. Especially since it could lead to an infinite loop. But
I'll be honest, I took a little look at the spoilers, and it's yikes. I'll just say this: he is one of the hardest bosses in the game, as it so says.
Yeah.
We get 3 rounds, or he'll perma-possess
only
Lowe's
have
and
one?
have been the main character.
Okay.
It's because Lowe's is one of the main characters that we get the game over. I didn't actually see any of the options. You know, I just saw like some basic stuff.
I know.
Yeah, we have 3 turns to do this, period.
surprised even chickenifying him doesn't help.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I wasn't very big on it. Not.
Hey, look, I did damage.
Hey.
Did I do it? Are you proud of me?
Are you proud?
Let's go with yes.
Yes. Let's save that AP for next turn.
Thank you for spraying cursed blood all over the place.
Wait, there's cursed blood.
Alright, just spraying blood all over the place. Yeah.
Oh boy. Hard mode. Let's go.
Yep.
You could always, if you need to, David, get out of the fight by literally just leaving the fight, like through that trap door.
Yep. Oh, that's right, the trapdoor does exist. Unfortunately, AP makes that kind of hard.
Yeah.
But I do see your point. Anyways, I can't cast haste without losing my last AP and thus having a problem. Can do this. Failed to flee. Enemies too close. Alright. Let's see. That's the best way to get myself away from here without spending.
Did I ever tell you, David,
Still can't flee.
how I hate train fights in Into the Breach?
Yes, they're one of the ones that are most likely to just auto-fail due to nothing you can do. Yeah, nope, I don't think I can escape the fight this turn. So instead, I will go get him. Lead for me.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. This fight's going even worse than usual.
Oh jeez, it is. Sorry, I was slightly AFK for a bathroom break.
Alright.
Do I just attack him?
I guess.
I think since we know how this fight goes, we should just load before the nurses. Defeat the nurses and then actually have like a proper location to burn out this guy's armor.
We'd have to burn down very quickly though.
Or come back when we're just stronger.
I think that one might actually be the case. With how we're going without weakening them ahead of time. For but we'll have to see. Can't exactly look at more info because Wiki is dead. The Wiki died.
Helpful. Huh. Really? Still too close? Nope. My game plan broke. Should have done that first.
Do you have a save before we walk in, Justin?
Into the house? Yeah.
I think that'd probably be best.
Alright. You all ready for us to go back in time?
I guess so.
I wonder, can we lava them?
Death Fog is also a possibility. We have those crates.
That's a good point. Does Death Fog work on ads too?
The only thing that survives Death Fog is undead. And demons are not undead.
So let's see if I remember what. Oh yes, I did some rune shenanigans. Find you. By the way, David, which slot did you use your rune on when I gave it to you a bit back?
Chest armor.
Chest armor. What resistance do you need most? Or if you need physical armor?
Honestly, my resistances are fairly hopeless. Physical armor would be helpful.
Okay, so I'll just also make it a large masterwork. Runes, take out that, and put it in my strength boosting.
Yeah, I've let my gear slant far too much towards magic. And I need to update a lot of it.
Yeah, same. Where was that? I just had auto sort. Magic, there we go. Send you to Spell. Okay, so we're gonna put off the super hard boss off for a little bit. So, what next?
There's more blood down there than water.
We explore, I guess.
The roads are oyster.
Alright.
Because that's gonna be a boss we're probably gonna do very close to the actual final boss too.
Mm-hmm. I'm exploring his crypt right now.
Okay.
I found something.
There's a door here for you to unlock.
I found something.
Oh, and I found something that I want to dig with my lizard claws.
Ooh,
is that the thing?
dig it.
Whoa.
Dang.
What'd you find?
Maybe the
Oh, here you go.
maybe the thing. It's called Potion of Strong Will. Immunity to Charm, immunity to Terrified, immunity to Silence, immunity to Blinded, immunity to Cursed, immunity to Taunt, immunity to Sleeping, immunity to Mad.
For how long?
4 turns.
Oh, nice.
I'm saying it to you. Is that might be the thing needed.
It's it won't stop it though.
That's true.
This grave is unmarked.
Okay, I might need to just go to bed.
Finding sleep.
To be honest, yeah, I'm really.
I suppose
All right.
it is one.
Save, new save, or post session 7-3. Okay,
Well.
I made a new save.
Things didn't go so well this time, but still.
Yeah.
It was fun trying to find a solution to that.
Yeah.
That is a lot of bursting we
Here
had to
lies
go
some-
through.
Here lies some anonymous soul.
I think we could have gotten this armor broken if things had gone a little better in some spots. But I don't. Unfortunately, it would always break too late for us to do anything about it because.
It's beginning of the third turn.
Yeah. The only way I'm really seeing us getting that burst in, as we currently are, is if all of us commit to dealing damage, including supercharging the Incarnate.
Yeah.
But that
All
means
the
that
same time.
the breaking hit is at the very end of the turn because my initiative sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
I like how it says you're playing Into the Breach, but it still shows the reading stuff.
It says like I have a tiny thing, and like during moments of just me not doing anything.
Yeah.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Have a good night.
You're heading off too? Good night.
Love you, Justin.
You heading off too?
I should probably get off. So I am working on the weekend.
Ah.
Otherwise, I might be a little more flexible, but yep, with me working on the weekend, I should probably let myself
I hope
get some-
that Ed can.
Thanks, man. All right,
You're able
I
to
will.
find
I mean,
time to
I'll see you.
relax.
I mean, I will be online throughout the day, so there's always.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right.
Have a
Peace.
good night, Justin.
Good night. It was fun playing with you. Hopefully, we'll be able to figure out a way to blast through that next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Honestly, I kind of like the fact that it's actually something we have to prepare more for.
Yeah.
Because we haven't really had that in the entire time we've played it, except like once.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Really needed to strategize.
Yeah. Because we've gotten to the point where we're able to make mistakes, lots of mistakes, and still get through
Still recover.
mostly
Yeah.
seamlessly.
Yeah. This is actually the one hard fight that we're gonna. I'm looking forward to actually.
Or
beating.
more for. Yeah.
All right. Good night, Justin.
Good night.
Yes. All right. See you, friends.